If you ever want to feel warranted, get you a Frenchie. I don't want to feel that warranted. Hey Nesties, it's Netta from Florida Zone 10A. And I think that strawberry season is officially over. I think our peak season was from end of February, March, April. We usually have our strawberry festival at the end of February or the beginning of February. I've just noticed that the production of the strawberries has decreased significantly. So I need to come up with the plan. I did look up, as you see right here, where I can over summer my strawberries. It said it's possible. They're not typically year-round plants, but you can do it. So I'm going to try. I've been gathering a little bit of information. So first I need to figure out if I'm going to put them all in a green stock and put them in an area that gets, this says an area that gets morning sun and evening shade. And then you need to put a 50 to 70% shade cloth over them to help protect them during the peak summer hours here that we have here in Florida. And you guys know May, June, July, August, we get 90s day and night for like 4 months, and then it starts to cool down again. So I want to gather all my strawberries. I bought my strawberries from Haas. They are June bearing strawberries. Term June bearing mean that you get a flush of them in June, but that's in colder climates. Here our flush comes in February, March, and April. And I'm not getting any more strawberries. So I want to go ahead and gather all my berries and see where I want to put them. So I have here are my choices. I have this potato bucket here that looks a hot mess, and I can dig all my potatoes out, move this container, and put it in a spot. This would be an ideal spot for it, to leave it here, but I have plans for this area. But we will see. I have those 2 strawberries right there, and then in addition I have this tower over here that is full of berries. This one has lots of berries, and you know, they're healthy. Some of them have some berries still trying to come. And oh, that didn't look good right there. That's like a snake. So I want to a lizard. Consider taking them, either move this green stalk and put the berries on, but they're nice berries on here. Plants, not the actual berry. And then we have those 2 towers right there, not towers, but 2 sections that has beautiful berry plants on them. So I'm going to determine whether I am going to, no, I'm not going to determine if I'm going to overwinter my strawberries. I am going to overwinter my strawberries. Oh, I just came up with an awesome idea. How about I get them all out of the green stalks, clean out my green stalks, put it in a corner in here in my crop cage. Yes. And let them overwinter in the shade over here. But put them over here in the corner. Put them over here in the corner where it will get morning sun, but then the sun moves. So I can get it right here in this. Yes, I'm gonna get it right here in this area right here. That's a good idea. So I don't know if I want to do I want to do the green stock, or do I want to put a whole raised bed in there? Come on, guys, help me out. What am I going to do? Look how intricate that web is. You guys can't see it, but it is. The light is bouncing off of it. Oh, wow. And that spider. That's a bad mama. I'm not, but her web is beautiful. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, wow. Okay, back to the schedule program. So I can put that over here. So let me go over here and measure. Go over here and measure this pot, this grow tower, and see if I can get it right here in this corner. And then I'll get fresh soil in there, get my berries all cleaned off, and get them over here. I gotta clean them off because I don't need to be introducing nothing crazy in this cage. But I'm going to see if I can over summer. You guys, we're so used to the term over winter, but here in Florida, we have to try to over summer stuff because, baby, this heat just get absolutely ridiculous. Or I can get everybody in here. This is a clean one right here. I have little tomatoes in here that look a mess. But you see what I did for this sister here? I put her inside of this container right here. Yes, I did. This whole thing is inside of this netting. But it's not on any wheels. So I might just use this. I might cram all my strawberries in here, and then I can put it out there. But I need to find a spinner to put on it so that I can spin it so that it will be getting some useful sun. So I think that will be my task for the weekend, because y'all, strawberry season's over here. And as you see, I'm not producing. I'm walking back and forth because I'm thinking and talking at the same time. I'm not producing much of anything. You know, got a little bit of berries here, a little bit of berries there. You know, that little straggler there. Got some coming through. But I want to go ahead and get them pulled up, get them cleaned off, and get them moved and get them in the cage. And I think I need to pull out my peppers because they need more sun than what they're getting inside this cage. I'm looking at my melons and my squash and all this powdery mildew. Florida, y'all. Gotta love it. Nesties, that's going to be the next task for... Ooh, I'm up under this spider web. Let me move. I got some spider webs over here. This task of these strawberries. Let's get these strawberries taken care of so that we can attempt to overwinter them. I'm sorry, over summer them in Florida Zone 10A. Hold tight, Nesties. I'll let you know what the end product is from what I do. So I've decided that I am going to put it on the porch on wheels so I can move it back and forth. And I have my fan here to turn the fan on it when I need it, when the nights get just treacherous, and I know it will be. So I think it's going to be a good idea to leave them on the porch. So I've emptied out I don't care what bag I put down, it's always a critter trying to establish itself. I was lucky enough that my hubby went to Sam's Club and bought me 3, 6, 9, 10, 11 bags of this potting soil. He says, he called me and said, it's on sale. You want it? Think I'm going to turn it down? I'm going to go ahead and fill this tower up. Nigga, you're the one killing all my flowers. And hopefully this last tower right here, when the runners start, I can just go ahead and get them down in the soil down here. So that's why I want to leave one tier available. Because I might just get some runners. I do have one strawberry that's been out here for a while. I got that from my local nursery, and it's still hanging on. It gave me 2 little bitty strawberries. I'm gonna put all this in here because once it gets wet, it's gonna and my strawberries are so colorful. I'm not just gonna not try to do something. I'll put a little berry tone in here, but Miracle Grow comes with its own cane, so I'm not going to need much. So that's the first one right there. Oh, and the good thing is I can roll this where I need it to go. Because these towels can get heavy. Sometimes too heavy to lift. Now I thought I was, oh, forgot I got to put an insert in there. Snails and slugs love this container. But I got a treat for them. I'm put some salt water in here. Put some salt water and get rid of any residue. That's just fertilizing salt water. They have it. And my dog's panting. You need to go inside and get it up under the fan because I hear you panting. They refuse to be out of my presence when I'm home. Needy. If you ever want to feel wanted, get you a Frenchie. I don't want to feel that wanted. If you ever want to feel wanted, get you a Frenchie. Because they adore you to the end. They know they work. All right, so that's that one. Let's go find what else we can find. I wish my son was here because I don't want to be fooled up with that one. Here we go. There's one empty pocket on this one. I think I'm gonna let it stay empty. I don't want no mulch. I have this plant right here. It has 1, 2, 3 right here. I want to pull this one up because she planted too deep. Her crown was too far in there. That's probably why she didn't have to give me no strawberries. And this one has several in here also. 1, 2, 3. I think that one's cleaned out pretty good. 1, 2. But this has a couple strawberries in it, more than what it looks like. There's one empty pocket. That one might die, but it was just too far in the dirt. So I'm heavy-handed with my plants. I have them all the way down in the soil. I got to stop that because I'm hindering my production. So let's get this up here. It's going to be on the porch, so it don't need no mulch. I guess it's going to be multicolored.
So if you know anything about green stock, this is the original tier. I think it's 10 or 11 inches deep, and this is the leaf tier. And when you order your green stock, it'll come with the booklet. They go running right there. It'll come with the booklet that'll tell you what typically grows in those tiers. Okay, yep, alrighty, there we go. Alrighty, let's find another tray and get another stack on here. I've been out there working. I forgot to put y'all over there where I was. So here's another one. I pretty much break down all the mulch that was in it. Snails that I see. I will put some rock salt down in here for those snails and some sluggo, all that stuff, to keep them at bay and the babies at bay. But this one looks pretty healthy. Yep, up here it goes. Ooh, that's heavy. Yeah. Might be some casualties, but it's okay. They got a season anyways. We just revamping the bed. There's a strawberry right there. Oh, I just broke it. Oh well. So when you're putting your stackers together, you want to make sure that you hear like a little click. Y'all heard that? Clink, clink. But I gotta pick it up over here because I got strawberries trapped. And sometimes you have to pinch it together to make it work. Like you heard the clink, but that was a clink down. Now that one's all together. That's how I need oil on it. Alrighty.
Plans forever always changing. So this bottom one, I'm gonna have to fill this up because I got an OCD problem. I don't have no more terracottas and I don't want to fool with that one over there. So I'm gonna go ahead and fill this up. And then I think I'm gonna be ordering some of those little strawberry figures from green stock. So I'm gonna go ahead and I have some extra strawberries that I gotta have somewhere to put them. So I'm gonna go ahead and put them in here. So I am going to go ahead and start over. Didn't realize. Oh, never mind. Solved my problem right over there. Got it. I'll be back. Look behind me, I saw a terracotta container. So let me get some soil. Remember, don't plant your crown. Ooh, that was a task. Oh, my clamp just came off.
This might be my tallest green stalk. Yep, there we go. Another one of those things. I think what I'm going to do is lift these up and put soil on the bottom of them so that they'll be up a little bit higher. I don't want to put no more soil around them because I'm going to end up covering the crown. So this is what I'm going to do. Y'all see that? Because I think if I put any more soil around them, I'm going to cover the crown. So that's what I'm going to do. How about that? Yep. Yeah, more than one way to skin a cat. And then it'll get some nice soil we can reach for. Yep, there we go. Because this one needed some soil. It was sitting out there in that sun with the top tier, and that sun was just beating on it, drying and sucking out all of the nutrients. It's so dry. Also, it keeps me from disturbing. I'm disturbing the roots, but even though I'm disturbing them, I'm giving them nutrition again. But it's keeping me from they aren't too deep. It's so dry. So I'll see how this does, and then this is how I will proceed from this point on with my strawberries, how I replenish my strawberry beds and see how well they survive, over the summer. Because these bad boys were not cheap, baby. To be talking about something, oh, that's it. So I could have bought that amount of strawberries from the store. So y'all finna live another season. And that's just how I just replenish my strawberry bed. In attempt to, what is that? In attempts to keep them over some of them. I do have one more out there, but that strawberry's been out there. So I'm thugging it out for the longest. Now here come the task of getting it up here. That is beautiful though. So my boards come in handy. But the only good thing is that the soil isn't damp, so it's not it's not as heavy as it can be. Let's see in mock side. Look at my camera, guys.
better view. There we go. All right, Nesties. Voila. The end product of my strawberry tower. Thank you for coming into my home. Thank you for allowing me into your home, and I'll see you next time, Nesties. Bye-bye.